Descendants of the Casarsa people in Italy gathered at Lansdale on Sunday to celebrate the launch of their book, Casarsa in Australia. The event was organised by co-writer Francesca Calusi and attracted more than 200 guests who all congregated at Liverpool's most popular Italian-founded function centre, Club Italia.
But also to record their...
The Casarsa community in Australia goes back 4 generations. A majority of these people arrived in the early 1950s after World War II.
Up to today's...
More than 60% of these descendants have integrated into the Australian culture so well that in the book you would find many non-Italian surnames, Calusi says. Casarsa is a small town east of Pordenone and a 2-hour train ride from Venice.
The idea was my brother went to a funeral and noticed that a lot of young people, or people in their 20s and 30s that he knew were descendants of Casarsesi but didn't know who they were, and he thought, no, we must document all of this before all of this generation gets lost to us. So it was his idea to record all the migrants from Casarsa and their descendants.
Before 1945, the population in Casarsa was a mere 120. 8,000 people live in Casarsa today.
He just thought, because Casarsa is such a small town and everybody knew each other, well, if you look in the book, the original migrants from Casarsa numbered about 120, and there's 366 descendants.
Wow.
So it's very little surprise that if you go to the funeral of an elderly Casarsese that you don't know half the people there. So he wanted we wanted to document that.
What Francesca Calusi hopes is for the future descendants of the Casarsa people is that they continue the success of their grandfathers and fathers, because from poor peasants we now have doctors and lawyers with the generations that followed.
So by telling the story of each individual family and then listing the original migrants and the descendants, everybody knows which family all these descendants belong to.
Francesca Calusi believes that knowing where you come from makes you a better person. She says, if you speak to the people at this gathering today, 80% of their values come from Casarsa. Francesca Calusi will be returning home to Casarsa next week to hold the book presentation there.